Hey everybody, thank you for joining me. This is Jasmine with Ethereal Pathways. I'm going to do another channeled collective message for you guys to see what needs to come out for your highest and greatest good on your spiritual awakening and ascension journey. This is going to be current energy. Please take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't for somebody else, because I may channel signs of confirmation and or other messages that may be for you and some for others, okay? And it doesn't matter however long I post this video, I always put the intention in this video that those who need to see it will find it in divine timing, okay? I'm going to go ahead and tap into the energy. I was pre-shuffling my different decks, and I started getting some early messages, and I want to see what else comes out when I channel, and then we'll pull cards however I'm guided. But I was getting some early messages that a lot of you are moving into maybe some creative pursuits, your Queen of Pentacles energy. That, again, this is current energy. And somebody is missing you, wanting to come say they're sorry. That kind of came out a little bit. A lot of you are nurturers. You may have children and you are looking after your children, being loving and caring. So there was different messages that come out, and some of you may feel like you're moving too slow. Don't worry about that. So we'll see what comes out in, the channeled messages and words and the confirmation decks. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and tap into the energy right now and see what words of confirmation do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know for their highest and greatest good? Signs of confirmation and or messages, please. And thank you. Getting Morganite. That was I believe that new crystal that I channeled through yesterday, and I did add it to my crystal deck. This is channeled information again, so just take it if you feel guided to. Always use your intuition with all these messages, okay? Whatever you feel pulled to do that. These are suggestions from Spirit of, either confirmations of things that you've already been intuitively picking up on, or things that maybe they're suggesting you do. Again, use your intuition, whichever thing you feel guided to do, okay? Getting the name Rachel. I'm hearing sapphire. Maybe your birthstone is sapphire, or you like sapphires. But also, I heard right after that, Saphrodite, which also came out, I believe, yesterday. And that's also my crystal deck. So you maybe got to use that stone to assist you on your healing and ascension journey. I just heard creative pursuits and move forward. Okay, so that goes together. Move forward on creative pursuits. You're being guided to move forward on it, even if you're taking baby steps, okay? As long as you're taking some action, physical action, that's what I feel like they're guiding you to do. Throat chakra. What did I tell you? Somebody was coming out in the pre-shuffle. Somebody wants to say they're sorry and they want to come talk to you. It could be incoming communication for you guys, okay? Just take it however it resonates if you've already been picking up on that, okay? I'm going to write that down. Throat chakra, incoming communication. Again, this is current energy. This is somebody wanting to come communicate. I'm seeing the love card in my spirit animal oracle deck, which has a doe deer and a fawn, and it talks about nurturing love. Again, that's that children and family card in that deck. I feel that that's like a nurturing family card. So that may be a sign of confirmation for you. Some of you may be the nurturers for, your children. Spirit, what else does the collective need to know right now for their highest and greatest good? Signs of confirmation. Something. And dragonflies. You may be seeing these things right now. Maybe they're signs for you. Messages from your angels and your guides and your passed on loved ones. I just heard angelic forces are working on your behalf at this time. And I am getting Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron. Here in Sandalphon, Chamuel. Sandalphon, I believe, is the one that brings you the repeating numbers and messages to repeating numbers and signs and synchronicities like that. I just heard training for life purpose. Okay. Maybe some of you are moving into or towards or wanting to move towards what you feel like could be your life purpose work, spiritual work, assisting others in some way with your gifts. And that could be spiritual gifts. It could be natural gifts and or both. So a lot of you either have been in training and or you're being guided to start walking into taking action steps. And that's going to be your form of training. But here's the other thing I'm getting with this now. So throughout your life, you may go back, you may notice the different types of jobs that you've had over the years and how it has helped develop your self-confidence, your skills, certain skills. and learn certain lessons that are going to assist you in moving into your life purpose now. So you can probably take time to look back. You may have already done this. Take time to look back at all the jobs you've had, what it taught you, what lessons it taught you, what skills it taught you, and then what you feel like you're now being pulled into by spirit and your higher self. And maybe you're being guided towards to do something different, completely different than what your career path has been. And look at what skills you have already built and the self-confidence and things you've already built up to that point. That it has helped train you to start stepping into your life purpose work now. I'm getting signs of confirmation goosebumps. Thank you, Spirit. So, these goosebumps all down my leg. So this is the truth. This is confirmation. So a lot of you may have been doing this, or you're being guided to look back and think about all the jobs you've had and what the skills you have and the lessons you learned and how you built self-confidence. And that's helped get you to this point where now you're being guided to take a step of faith to completely maybe do a career shift and move into your life purpose work. It could be spiritually based. And that could take a huge leap of faith, especially if you've been heavy in the 3D for years and years. Maybe a lot of you are very analytical and you are just not used to thinking that would be crazy to, completely shift your entire career that you've had for years and years, and you've had schooling and everything. But it all was for a purpose. You did those jobs for a purpose, and you built those skills for a purpose. And it was to aid you in moving into your life purpose work now. And a lot of you are being guided to start taking those action steps, start moving into a life purpose, whatever you're feeling pulled to do, guided to do, and get out of your head, get in your heart, and release the outcome. Just start taking action steps towards your passions, what excites you, what makes you feel inspired, and in some way is probably going to be helping others. So move past your fears and start taking action. Just get out of your head. And that's kind of what I had to do to make that shift, was get out of my head. I just heard a song, Synchronicity. Okay, I think this is funny. Get out of my dreams, get into my car. That song, I just got goosebumps. Sign of confirmation. So I don't know if that'll resonate for somebody, but if you look up the meaning of that song lyrics, there may be a message for you there, okay? But I'm going to write that down. Okay. Because it talks about, I believe that song talks about getting out of your imaginary fantasizing mind. You're fantasizing this life that you want to live or this person you want to be with. And instead of just thinking about it and fantasizing about it, you're not really taking action, right? You probably might have been doing this for years. It's saying, now take action. Get out of my dreams and get in my car. Now is the time to take action. Let's do this, okay? It's kind of like that energy. I'm getting goosebumps, signs of confirmation goosebumps. Thank you, Spirit. It's a heart over head decision. Instead of a head over heart decision, it's a heart over head. Get your heart space to make that decision. Thank you, Spirit. What other messages do you have for the collective at this time? What they need to know for their highest and greatest good? Getting the name Terrence. I just heard bold. So you may be guided to take bold action, or someone is being guided to take bold action towards you. Take it however it resonates. I just heard healing past traumas. So either you and or somebody in your energy, you could be in no contact with, is working on healing from past traumas. It could be childhood trauma, like losing a loved one, grieving them, abandonment wounds and or rejection wounds, worthiness wounds caused by a sense of abandonment from a parent or a loved one. I just heard grapefruit. Okay. Maybe it's a sign of confirmation for something. And I was getting vitamin C. Okay. So maybe that's a message for somebody. Get more vitamin C, and grapefruit, I believe, is high in vitamin C. I'm hearing something about somebody's grandmother. I just heard somebody's grandmother is guiding you from the other side in spirit. Okay, I just heard somebody's grandmother is guiding you from the other side towards love that you deserve. So there's some orchestration. I'm getting signs of confirmation goosebumps now. Thank you, Spirit. So there's orchestration definitely between your angels and passed on loved ones that are trying to guide two people together that are destined to be together. Hearing the names Susan, Tiffany, Destiny. That could be a name and or it could have a meaning, like they're guiding you towards your destiny and destined partner. And or this could be somebody's name. I got a name, and then I got that it could also mean something else for other people, okay? Stratford. I think that came out yesterday. Vigilant. Okay. Be vigilant with your thoughts and words at this time because you're manifesting. Okay. A lot of you are powerful manifestors, and whatever you think and speak is probably going to be manifesting a little bit quicker now. So be careful and be vigilant what your thoughts and words are. Maybe, change those negative thought patterns. That's been coming out a lot lately. Like stop negative thought patterns, try to catch them in the act, and then rewire and just like immediately say or think something more the opposite of that, like an abundance mindset. Like I don't have enough money. Like then switch it, say I have all the money that I need and money flows effortlessly to me. Things like that. Okay. Like start speaking things like that. Seeing 777 could be a number of synchronicity or a number that's important to you. 222. I'm seeing the ocean, like the beach and waves. I'm hearing like the ocean waves, like kind of gently crashing up on the beach, So that may be significant for somebody. Then you may love the ocean or the beach, or maybe you're going by the ocean or the beach. I just heard the name Carl, Robert. I just heard Greek/Roman. I don't know if maybe some of you have like Greek Roman background, like in your ancestry or from that area your ancestors were. Okay, so maybe this is a past life. Maybe you spent a past life in the Greek and Roman eras, like in Greece. Just heard pottery. Okay, and then clay. Clay could be a name or it could be the clay pottery. Okay, take it however it resonates. Number 17, or you may be seeing ones and sevens together a lot lately. So I'm seeing a couple different numbers with ones and sevens, like the number 17, and then I'm seeing 117, and then 711, and then, stuff like that. Okay. So you may be seeing those kind of numbers, but I also heard station 17. I have no idea, but I'm going to write it down. It'll mean something for somebody. And I'm hearing Ra. So that's the sun god in ancient Egypt. You may feel like you had a past life in ancient Egypt. I just heard Romeo. And then romantic. So maybe some of you have a very highly romantic partner coming in, new love coming in soon in your life. Again, in divine timing, as always. Whenever you're ready, maybe you're healing from a relationship, a recent breakup or something. Woo, I just heard rose petals. Oh my goodness. Heck yeah. Some of you got somewhat highly romantic coming in, but also here's something else I'm getting with rose petals. I'm getting a lot of these words that can mean multiple things for multiple people. Rose petals are highly vibrational. Roses, period, are highly vibrational. You can get rose oil and put it in your bath. You could put it in a spray bottle with holy water. It's a good cleanser and it increases your vibration. Or you can get rose petals. And I think there's rose hips tea that you can even get. That's high in vitamin C, by the way. I didn't even think about that. So you may be guided to get rose hip tea. I actually got some of that from Amazon and it really did help me. But yeah, rose petals. But I think this is also for romance. I feel like somebody's fantasizing about these things that they want to do to somebody. It could be somebody from your past. Take it however it resonates. And maybe they're wanting to show you their romantic side, show you these things that they've maybe held back from you in the past because they were maybe too scared to open up to that degree because they were hurt in the past. I'm going to start with the crystal deck. Okay, Spirit, what crystals do you want the collective? I'm shuffling this deck. It's a small little crystal deck I've been adding to. What crystals do they need at this time, Spirit? Laurimar. This is a little bit of a pricier stone. And I was getting oceans and great background. I don't know why, but I'm getting that color. In Greece, if you look at pictures of Greece off the coast, like sometimes they have aquamarine colors. It's like that color, that stone is. So, and also the Caribbean waters. It's associated with your throat chakra. Peace, clarity, soothing energy of the ocean connected to divine feminine energy. So you may be guided to get that stone. Some of you are needing to speak your truth, whether it be a life purpose. Maybe you're being guided to be an oracle or be on stage in some sort of way, like maybe on a platform, maybe channelers, channeling information. I'm getting high priestess energy, okay? But some of you also are like, there's something with communication here. And again, take it however it resonates. You could be mirroring somebody in your energy or they're guided to come communicate with you and they're maybe wanting to come communicate with you. Okay, any other cards? Okay. Pyrite, you may be guided to get pyrite. Okay. Solar plexus chakra attracts prosperity and financial success. Yeah, I was getting that Queen of Pentacles energy. deflects negative environmental pollutants and emotional attacks. So some of you may be getting evil eye. Maybe there's somebody envious in your energy. Okay, I'm getting a message. So there may be somebody that maybe your twin, again, take it if it resonates, and you're mirroring as you're moving towards more fully into your life purpose, your spiritual work. Maybe you left behind recently a karmic cycle, and somebody in your energy, again, you could be in no contact with this person, that is trying to get up the courage to come speak to you. And there could be somebody that maybe they're leaving, maybe in a situation or relationship, and you could be getting evil eye. They could be knowing that they're probably going to head towards you, okay? So that's a message for somebody. Again, if it doesn't resonate for you, don't take that, okay? But I just got that message with that card. So you maybe got to get pyrite and work with that at this time to help build your confidence to move and attract more finances and money in your, and then get that solar plexus chakra, self-worth, self-confidence up to start speaking your truth, maybe, and working into your life purpose. And I think it has something to do with communication. Selenite was another card that came out with that. So you maybe got to get the selenite card. It's a good clearing stone. It purifies and cleanses energy and other stones in your environment. Mental clarity, crown chakra, and spiritual connection. Thank you, Spirit. Is there any other stones that they need to? One more? Okay, I'm here. One more. Okay, I'm shuffling. Let's see what comes out. Okay. Opalite. You maybe got to get opalite. Emotional healing, spiritual growth, enhances communication, throat, third eye, and crown chakras. Again, crown chakra. Yeah. Self-expression. Again, that throat chakra, communication, self-expression, inner peace. So some of you maybe got to get opalite. It looks like this. It's got a little opalesque hue to it, but it's kind of like a white. So I don't know if you can see like a little orangey, like an opalesque hue. Yeah, that's what that is. All right. Thank you, Spirit. So I'm going to pull from this other deck, and I'm going to pull from the chakras real quick. I got this tiny little chakra deck here. Okay, I got two of them. Sign of confirmation, block solar plexus chakra. So some of you are getting confirmation that you're being guided to work on this solar plexus chakra, and that pyrite can really help you with that. Low self-esteem or self-worth, digestion issues, lack of control or direction, chronic fatigue, eating disorders, fear of making mistakes, anger outbursts, and irritability. That is signs of having a blocked solar plexus chakra. So you may be guided to work with pyrite. And then crown chakra came out. Again, no coincidence that selenite came out and opalite came out, because both of those deal with the crown chakra. So you may be guided to get selenite and or opalite, okay? Crown chakra is your spiritual connection with all living things in the divine, enlightenment, universal consciousness, sense of oneness, violet or pure white. And you know that opalite is like a white color. Inner peace, sense of purpose, okay? Because a lot of you are being guided to move towards your life purpose. So, and I feel like, this is going to help some people. Okay, so let's pull from the large deck and see what other messages come out. Maybe signs of confirmation for a relationship coming in. Somebody, again, there's somebody in your energy that's been thinking about you pretty heavy, wants to come say they're sorry and stop. Look at this. So, yeah, I split the deck. I always get messages when I split the decks. I can't make this up. Some of you may be seeing hummingbirds as a sign or synchronicity from spirit and your passed on loved ones. Love, romance. What was I getting? Romantic. Love, romance, and nurturing relationships. That was that love card I was seeing from the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. Endurance and inner strength. Light workers. Bringer of positive change, healing, and transformation. Right behind that. Can we start all over and try again? So somebody is wanting to come in, sign a confirmation. 555, change right behind that. Okay? There is change coming in. Somebody's going through major changes right now. You and or somebody else. You could be mirroring each other. You could be going through ending karmic cycles and moving towards your life purpose and or life purpose partner, okay? Grid workers, a lot of you have been wondering if you're grid workers. You're being told you're grid workers, okay? Use your intuition. Type of light worker tasked with maintaining and repairing the Earth's energetic or crystalline grids and ley lines. Okay, I'm seeing the Nature Spirits card that I have in this deck, okay? Also, so maybe some of you work with the Fae folk, and or you maybe you resonate as being part of that spirit realm, like you communicate with them, you connect with them, like the elementals. A destined divine partnership was on the other side of the deck, is coming in divine timing. You have a shared life purpose and mission, love and career. That's what I was saying. That's confirmation. Take a risk, because Take a risk was on the other side of the deck. This person is being guided to take a risk, and so are you. Whoever's watching this, if you're moving into your life purpose work and you're scared to speak, maybe it's a speaking thing that you're being guided to do, you're being guided to take the risk, okay? Put yourself out there. Look, right behind the Destined Divine Partnership, that was right behind it. And I did shuffle this deck several times and split the deck. So yeah, I'm ready to move forward towards you and move this relationship forward now. Take the risk. They're being guided to take the risk. Some of you have been feeling stagnant and stuck, and you're being guided to take that action. And this person too. I feel like if you're a divine feminine, you're being guided to take that inspired action into your life purpose work. I feel like it has to do with communication of some sort. And once you start taking action and moving in that direction, in divine timing, as long as you keep moving in that direction and not stop, this person's going to be following you and being guided towards you in divine timing. Okay? But don't focus on them. Just try to focus on yourself. Hierophant energy. This could be you and or somebody else. If you're divine feminine, a lot of you are healing your masculine side, okay, recently. I feel like a lot of us are going through that. And you have to embody these energies in order to attract it into your life. So you already have to be taking these actions, showing up for you, yourself, and your loved ones in this way, in a nurturing sense. And then, that person, because you've changed your frequency, will be attracted back to you. This type of person will be attracted in your life, okay? Number 5, again, that 555 change card came out. So the Hierophant is a number 5 card in the tarot. Masculine energy, tradition, spiritual wisdom, conformity, religion, religious community, mentors. Again, it's that leadership mentorship. A lot of you have been trained over years, and you're being guided to maybe train others. Okay. Maybe you're going to be guides and training others into leadership positions in the spiritual community in some sort. Commitment and marriage. Wow. When I was splitting the deck, I just remembered I got married 3 times when I split the deck, about 6 or 7 times. So this could result in marriage, okay? An incoming partnership could result in marriage. It could be somebody coming back or somebody new coming in, okay? Pay close attention to your thoughts and words, signs of confirmation of the message I channeled through earlier. New beginnings, fresh cycle. You're starting on a new beginning right now. New cycle, fresh start in life, work, or relationships. I miss you badly. Look at this. I miss you badly, and I hid my true feelings for you. Sign of confirmation. If this is somebody from your past that you put in no contact, they hid their true feelings for you. Due to abandonment wounds. Look, I feel like both of it, this is mirrored energy. We both of us had abandonment wounds, or this person did. Deep emotional trauma from early experiences of neglect, rejection, loss, or abuse. That's what I was saying. A sign of confirmation that was right behind it. My goodness, you guys, fantasizing about sensual things. What was I saying? The romantic, this person's highly romantic, and they're like thinking about rose petals on the bed and into a hot tub, and rose petals in a hot tub, and wine and all kinds of strawberries. I'm hearing strawberry, whipped cream, all kinds of, okay. I'm not going to go any further than that. So that's what kind of stuff that's coming in my mind. Okay. Woo. Wow. Phoenix rising. You're going through ego death and rebirth. It's that transformation energy. Scorpio may or may not be in your chart prominently. Let go of the old. Look at this. Sign of confirmation. Okay, not just the birds. Your loved ones have been with you and guiding you. They've been sending you messages through cardinals probably. Again, take it if it resonates, but marriage was right behind it. I was seeing that. Like I said, I think at least 3 times. When I split the deck several times, it came out. So this relationship could result in marriage, okay? Or they want to get married to you. We are guiding you, see? On the other side. That's the only double card I have. It was an accident on my part, but it wasn't an accident for spirit, because I was guided to keep it like that. I didn't know it was a card that already had something on the other side when I wrote the Cardinals thing. Departed loved ones or angelic presences, hope and new beginnings. And new beginnings, again, embrace confidence and healthy boundaries. And that hummingbird card, I just was brought back to that. So some of you may be seeing hummingbirds and cardinals, okay, right now. And they want to come over and they want to come back and start again. You guys stop. Spirit. What? That was right behind those cards, that marriage card. Oh my goodness, sign of confirmation. I'm getting goosebumps all down my side. I want to make love to you. This person is, wow, a lot of passion. They really want to come in and they want to show their love and affection to you now. They hid it from you before. Dolphins, look at this. Dolphins, you may be connecting to dolphins, or you love dolphins, or you feel like a connection with them. Maybe Lemuria, Atlantis. Maybe some of you feel connected to Lemuria, ancient Lemuria or Atlantis. Emotional healing and cooperation, joy, harmony, protection, and the deep connection between physical and the spiritual realm, playfulness, embrace your inner child. This person, you could be healing, each other's inner child. I'm getting confirmation goosebumps. I have met my match. This person feels like they have met their match in you. Shift your perspective. If they're coming in soon, okay, and you've been intuitively picking up on this is just confirmation for you. You're being guided to shift your perspective about the situation, maybe hear them out, maybe give them a chance to just hear them out and look at it from a higher perspective, okay? Because there was lessons you both had to learn and grow. And I feel like at the very least, they're asking you to shift your perspective and just give them a chance to hear them out, okay? And then you can make a free will choice from there, what you want to do with the relationship with the person. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth sign energy. Maybe, these may be in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But if it isn't, then it could be this person coming in as well. But again, if it's not, it's this Earth energy, okay? This grid worker. This is Earth energy. So some of you, again, this person may have Earth in their chart or you, but it's really this grounding energy. You're becoming more grounded overall, and this person is being guided to move toward being more grounded overall too. They may have came from a very chaotic relationship and or part of their life that they're now ending, and they're moving into their peace. They're wanting to move into peace and harmony, and they're wanting to be more grounded. So again, take it however it resonates. Right behind it, Archangel Sandalphon. What did I say at the beginning? That was one of the archangels that I was getting. And Archangel Uriel is on the other side of the deck that I split. So sign of confirmation, Sandalphon, prayer, music, grounding. Oh, I got goosebumps. Thank you, Spirit. Prayer, music, grounding to clear your aura, inspires creativity and humanitarian efforts, protector of unborn children. Wow. Some of you may be getting pregnant or are pregnant. Maybe you could be getting pregnant with this person. I don't know. Just take it however it resonates, okay? If you don't feel like it resonates, that's for somebody else. Speaks through repeating numbers. Okay, what was I saying about the repeating numbers? Colors of the natural world. Okay, look. New love, telling you right behind that. New love relationship is coming in. You're getting confirmations here. This person's coming in divine timing, of course. Someone in your energy from the past or present is wearing a mask. They were wearing a mask, hiding their true feelings from you. And or somebody you could have just ended something with. I'm going to pull out Archangel Uriel, divine illumination, wisdom, truth, enlightenment, prophecy. I feel like Archangel Uriel has been assisting maybe this person and or you with either enlightenment about a situation you just ended or a karmic cycle, and or this person too. Maybe they were guided to close out a karmic cycle with somebody, and now they're being shown who their true life partner is supposed to be, what their life purpose is, and it's with a person in particular, because that shared life purpose card came out. So Archangel Uriel is working with maybe this person that you've been in no contact with to show them this is the person you're supposed to be with. You have a purpose with this person, like love and career, like some kind of spiritual work or something to do with them. I'm getting, okay? So anyway, take it however it resonates for you. High Priestess, confirmation what I was getting in the beginning. I said High Priestess energy I'm picking up on. You may be seeing twos. That came through as well, 222. Highly intuitive, sacred knowledge, subconscious mind, divine feminine, moon, duality. Again, that duality, that twin yin yang energy. Introspection. So some of you may be going through this introspection. You're trying to figure out, stop! What? Signs of confirmation, goosebumps of what I said with that dolphin card. My goodness. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Where is that card? Okay, here it is right here. All right. That's so awesome. I love when I get confirmations. Woo! Juggling options were an issue with this person in the past. If this is resonating for you, they were probably juggling other options. They could have been talking to other feminines if they're a masculine. And don't take it however it resonates. It could have been a feminine. Again, this is just energy. You don't have to be that gender, okay? It's not gender specific. Whoever's in the masculine energy, the masculine is the protector, the provider, the doer. They take actions towards the feminine, and they protect, they provide, and they do for the feminine, okay? And the feminine is the receptive one. The receptive, nurturing, loving, they create. Again, that creation energy. They create more abundance than you two are wanting to create. She multiplies it. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. The multiplies it. 333. Some of you may be seeing 333. I'm getting a lot of cards today. Just going with it. Collaborate, pursue projects. Again, the creative pursuits. I got that. I channeled that through. Spiritual awakening. If you've been wondering if this person, if they're being woke up spiritually right now, that you've been in no contact with, they're being woke up spiritually. Okay? They're going through a major spiritual awakening right now. Phoenix rising. Divine protection. What was I getting? Archangel Michael is protecting this union. Alignment. Open, honest communication and emotional balance. What was I saying about communication? Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Look at this, right behind that. Purposely blocking or holding back communication. I hid my true feelings for you. They held back communication. They're being guided to speak their truth. Freckles may be a sign or synchronicity for somebody. 1010, you may be seeing 1010 as well. You are on the brink of a significant life changes. What was I saying? 555, okay? Embrace personal growth, trust your intuition, move forward confidently with goals. That's the message I was channeling through. Thank you, Spirit. Signs of confirmation, goosebumps. Held back, love and emotions. Look at this. How many signs of confirmation? If you're resonating with this message, that's what this person was doing, okay? These are more confirmations of the message I was getting. They held back love and emotions from you. Believe in yourself. You can do it. They're being guided to believe in themselves, to move towards you. Communicate. If you're divine feminine, you're debating moving forward on a creative project, you're being told this from spirit, your spirit guides, your past on loved ones, and your angels. You can do this. Believe in yourself. Separation, time apart was needed for healing and introspection. Red hair or pink hair and freckles now came out, okay? So that may be a sign for somebody. Detached, emotional detachment. Okay? This person was emotionally detached, and you had emotionally detached from them to go into separation. So, Spirit, do I need to move forward, or do I need... Okay, Oracle, I'm hearing. Okay, I'm Animal Spirit Oracle. I was feeling that, and I was picking up on those cards, so let's see what comes out. Let me shuffle. I might get a webcam here pretty soon, so you guys can actually see me shuffling the cards and stuff like that. I like showing y'all, the cards and stuff too, as I'm putting them down so you can see them. I'm looking into different webcams right now to get... Okay, Spirit. I did pre-shuffle these, but I'm just guided to shuffle. Okay, so do we want Spirit? What messages needs to come out of this deck? Animal Spirit Oracle for the collective. Oh, that one. Supernatural. Ooh, dragons. Dragon energy. You guys are going through major life transformations right now, and dragons may be assisting you in the ethereal realm. That power. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Blue, look at that blue. Throat chakra and third eye chakra. Ooh, I got confirmation goosebumps on that. All right, I'm going to split the deck right here. Okay. Stop. What? Look, duality, twin yin yang. Oh my God, that's my yin yang card in this deck. It's what I consider my yin yang card, my twin flame card. Perseverance and grace. You will glide across the waters of my soul. Bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform, again, that transformation energy, into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. So, yes. Woo! Perseverance and the horse energy. By the way, when I looked down and put the deck back together up here a minute ago, horse card was on the other side of the deck. So again, it's coming out. So somebody needed to see this. Either you love horses, or this is the energy that you're embodying right now. You're being guided to embody. Look at that. Solar plexus and safe, cool colors right there. Horse, your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change. Again, 555, change. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. You will accomplish your dreams if you do this change and this transition, okay? Old soul, you may resonate as an old soul. Look at that panther energy. That's highly intuitive energy. And that's shadow. Maybe you're integrating your light and your shadow side, or somebody in your energy is. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Again, your dreams. You can create your dreams, but you have to take action. Ram, maybe some of you are Aries, okay? Maybe you have Aries prominently in your birth chart. You don't have to, All right, so Ram, look at that. It's got white in it. That's crown chakra. And then that light blue, throat chakra. Wow. Okay, and there's pink in there for heart chakra too. That's crazy. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up. Never surrender. I just heard that from Galaxy Quest. Oh, wow. That is so funny. Maybe somebody likes Galaxy Quest. The movie. That was funny. Never give up, never surrender. Anyway, it says never give up and good luck will follow. Okay. Don't give up and good luck will follow. Oh, okay. All right. I'm guided to take this one. Okay. So foxes may be a sign or synchronicity for you. Maybe you've been seeing foxes off and on your spiritual journey with this twin. Again, look at that sacral and that solar plexus energy and root. And your root energies. This is going to assist your finances with this change, okay? You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. Romance again. Woo! I got goosebumps again. Signs of confirmation. Revealer of truth. Look at this. Look at that. Sacral, solar plexus, and root chakra. Coyote. Maybe you've been seeing coyotes too lately. Don't take things too seriously. Throat chakra again. My goodness. Ugh. Don't take things too seriously. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. What did I just do? That was funny though. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Learn from them. Yes. Right behind that, you guys. Look, butterflies. I channeled that. Sign of confirmation again. A lot of solar plexus, sacral, and root chakra colors. Butterfly, you can reinvent yourself, open to the rewards of change. You have the brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. That's what I was getting. This and abundance is right behind that. You guys have a lot of abundance and partnership coming in right behind that. Look, can't make it up. So abundance and partnership. Those is this and that one right behind it. Okay. No coincidence these cards are coming out. Signs of confirmation for you guys. I don't know if some of you may resonate with the buffalo spirit. A sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. So yesterday, as I was taking a break, I work from home for my day job. As I was taking a break, I went in the kitchen and I think I was like washing some dishes from lunch or something. And I'm looking out my kitchen window and I'm hearing thunder and there's this dark clouds moving in, the wind's blowing. And, I was getting that, a lot of us are going through this emotional turbulence right now with major shifts and changes in our life and or relationships. Some of us are leaving relationships, like karmic relationships behind, like kind of like what I did. And there's a lot of emotional turbulence. There's a lot of chaotic energy with this shift and this change that we're being guided to make in our life for our own betterment and to lead us towards our life purpose and our fulfillment. So we feel fulfilled in our lives and happy. And I was just getting that really heavy that a lot of us are going through these storms right now. But after the storm, that's renewal energy. The rain from the storm is that it renews, it brings new life. It helps things grow, right? Grass, everything grow. And then the sun comes back out after the storm. And so a lot of us are going through the storms this week, especially around this full moon. Full moon's about completion of cycles, endings and things like that. And so a lot of us are going through that ending and renewal right now, that transformation. So I think that was so significant and no coincidence that was happening yesterday because I was going through a lot of emotional upheaval and I was, again, grieving passed on loved ones, my parents, and this recent relationship that I was guided to let go of, for everybody's highest good. And it was difficult. I mean, I really, really love this person and it's just really difficult. So I just think that's very significant. Okay. Partnership. I'm going to read this. Oh my goodness. Right behind it. Look. Sign of confirmation. Playfulness, the inner child. This person, you guys are going to be very playful together, I feel like. Okay. And you're going to heal each other's inner child. Partnership. The puffin. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. Play. Dolphin. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. Wow. Good luck is coming in. A friend. Look at this. Good looking friend. Maybe some of you are seeing ladybugs lately. You are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. Friend. Some of you may have dogs. Maybe you're a dog lover. I just got loud. What is that saying where somebody's like a Labrador personality? They're just like there and they're always there and, like very loyal, to their friends. I just feel like that was for somebody. Dog. Today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and friend. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right. Anything else, Spirit? Angel numbers. Okay. Let's see what we got in angel numbers. I did pre-shuffles these. We got a lot of cards out today. This is a lot longer message than I expected. But hey, I just go with the flow, right? All right. Shuffle. Every day I'm shuffling. All right. So, okay. Spirit. What messages do you have for the collective out of this deck? Empowerment, 898. Look at that. Red hair and pink that's heart chakra. Love and romance. Look at that. Red hair. It's like a strawberry blonde kind of. Stand in your power to embrace your true potential with confidence. Okay, anything else, Spirit? Ooh, okay. Simplification. Ooh, white. Look at that. Blonde hair may be significant, but look at that white, the crown chakra. 654. You may be seeing descending numbers like 987, 321, stuff like that. Simplify your life and focus on what truly matters. Declutter your mind and surroundings for greater clarity and effectiveness. So you may be guided to declutter your environment, your home space. And I was literally guided to do that yesterday. I need to do it today or this weekend. So I'm going to be working on that because I have a lot of clutter here. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. All right. So I feel like that's it for now. Thank you so much for joining me and for hanging with me. I hope this gave you some clarification and some confirmation of things that you've already been feeling intuitively and or getting messages from the divine intuitively. If this resonated for you, let me know. I love hearing your guys' story. If it did and if it helped you in some way, I love hearing about that. Please let me know. Please like, comment, and subscribe and share if you feel guided to. I really love and appreciate you guys and your support on my channel. And I leave you in love and light. Take care.